before with these meetings. Excuse me, have some respect for me, Commissioner.
He's got to speak too, right?
Hear Mr. Wiley speak.
I want to say, I thank you for being here and supporting this, especially for the people who get the businesses, and I'm sure there's other issues here that have been here. I remember I started when I was a young man, 20 years old. I started my own business. And I remember the first time I had a mechanic shop, had a garage with tires, etc. And I remember the first sign I painted was with a paintbrush on a piece of plywood and stuck it in front of my store. I know what it is to try to survive in a business. I've had many other businesses. Some worked, some didn't, okay? And I know what it is to have that advantage to put that sign in the window. I understand what's going on here because I've been there. I don't think many of these people probably experienced as much as I have and suffered there. I'm not a rich man, and I tell you what, like anybody else, I work hard to make ends meet at the end of the day. Now, when this came on, this ordinance, which was, I believe in my heart's desire, was politically motivated. Because the ordinance wasn't even discussed with me as a commissioner that they were going to be affecting the business community like this. This ordinance was given to me when I walked into a work session and the paper was shoved in my face. We're going to introduce this as an ordinance. Just looking at it at a glance, I knew it was violating your amendment rights, your expression of speech. They continue to still want to introduce it. Again, it was open-ended. It was done as, like I said, not professionally. It wasn't done, Gil. It was very open-ended. There was a lot of questions to be answered. Again, with the flags, etc. How much window space were we going to have? Neon signs that pre-exist already here in West New York. Blue, green, and yellow they use. I mean, every neon is blue, green, and yellow. Okay, so that would include almost 80% of the stores on the avenue. And I said I was against this from the beginning. Then it came again. They tabled it. We're going to reintroduce it. Obviously, it made a big harassment. The people came out, and you need to remember, as a public, you have to continue to be here. There's many laws and ordinances that these individuals passed that I'm not happy with. Board members that are appointed that I'm not happy, don't qualify. But you as the public don't come here to express this and show your disinterest. This won't change, and this will continue to happen. I understand you voted for an administration that you thought you could trust in, but obviously it's been a lack of mistrust here, something that we can't approve of. And when you come together and you have all these people here now, all the expressions of businesses, you took your time to walk out of your store today, possibly close early so you can be here, okay? I understand. You lost money today to have to be here. And you know what? And you're right, we shouldn't. We have to do it. Sometimes we make those sacrifices. And what I want to see to continue to happen now, when we have this ordinance, and he says, the lawyer, well, there'll be further amendments to the law. I will guarantee you, knowing this administration, that'll never happen. Once this ordinance passes today, they will never introduce this to the public again. They will give you the answer like they've done to me. This is the law here. This is what the law is. We passed it, it's done, we're not reintroducing it. Just like a lot of the other answers you've got here today with disrespected about. And I got another problem too, when it comes to certain things, and I got to discuss this, Carrie. If you're going to be a commissioner, this has been here, this ordinance, for at least 2 or 3 months, and to claim that you haven't read this ordinance, or actually heard as much public opinion as it's given.
To the amendments.
The amendments, you need to be here. This is something that's affecting the business, and you're going to abstain from it? I want commissioners with conviction in here. I want people going to make decisions for the people in the public here. When I vote no, I know I'm voting for the people of West New York. My point is, gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, you have the right to change anything you want. Remember, it doesn't stop here. You know I'm doing a recall, and it's for these particular reasons that I'm doing it. And you all have the opportunity to sign a recall and change the government by September. Thank you. Stop the vote! Stop the vote! No vote! No vote! Stop the 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 vote
Before we make a vote, I just want to assure the public that I am also a businessman, and my goal is to make sure that we prosper in our business.
Then why don't you let them
And I'm
in?
also a patriot. Let me speak, please. You had your turn. Thank you.
No, let me go. Go ahead. I want to. Again?
Next time, move.
Whoa! Whoa!
what you learn in Irvington? Thank you. Have a good day. I'll invite you for a Cuban sandwich this time. Thank you. And I wanted to say thank you for your patience and thank you for bringing the children. I love children. Thank you.